X-Rite Spectrophotometer Training. Introduction. Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Óscar Soto from WonderTech, and today I'm going to introduce you to our flagship product. Today we'll be working with an X-Rite spectrophotometer, and I'll walk you through all of its key features and functions. Through this video series, we'll guide you step by step on how to connect your spectrophotometer to your computer and software platform. We'll go through the entire process together so that you can confidently operate the system. The first thing you need to know is that you must have a ColorBank account. When you visit our website at v2.colorbank.com, you will see the following page. If you do not already have an account, you can register immediately. Simply fill out the required information in the registration form and submit your application. Once completed, our team will review and approve your account. If you experience any issues during the registration process, we can also assist you and create the account on your behalf. This is the first step you need to complete. Once your account has been activated, we'll cover additional details about the ColorBank platform in the next training module. Now, I'd like to show you how your X-Rite spectrophotometer arrives when delivered to your business, workshop, or facility. This is the packaging configuration you will receive. Before opening the package, I'd like to point out something very important. You'll notice these identification numbers here. This information includes the X-Rite model number and the serial number. Please take note of these numbers, as they are extremely important. Later in the training, you'll understand why this information is essential. This is how the X-Rite unit arrives. It includes a protective cover to help keep the instrument in excellent condition at all times. Here we have the carrying case. Let's open it so you can see what's included, and I'll show you how to properly set everything up. As I mentioned earlier, our spectrophotometer is now connected and ready to use. My ColorBank account has already been activated, which is the status you should wait for before proceeding. Once your account has been approved, you'll gain access to the main ColorBank dashboard. From this screen, you'll be able to search color formulas and review measurements taken with the X-Rite device. Throughout this training, we'll explore each section in detail and show you how the spectrophotometer integrates with the ColorBank system. For now, let's take a closer look at the device itself and some of its key features. As you can see, the instrument is always protected by its protective cover. Here we have the charging dock, which is connected directly to the computer. The device is properly docked and charging, and it is already powered on. Key features. The X-Rite MA-5C is an extremely advanced instrument and represents one of X-Rite's latest technologies. Some of its most important features include integrated high-definition camera, 5-angle color measurement technology for exceptional color accuracy, evaluation of metallic and pearl effect characteristics, cloud connectivity for seamless data synchronization, lightweight and portable design, hand strap for secure operation during field measurements. These features allow users to perform accurate color readings directly on the vehicle while maintaining maximum portability and convenience. Let me point out another important detail. On the bottom of the instrument, you'll find the measurement sensors that make direct contact with the color sample during a reading. One thing I'd like to emphasize is that you should never apply pressure to the measurement aperture. As indicated on the device, it clearly states, "Do not push." Please handle this area with great care. Likewise, avoid touching the sensors directly. This is a sensitive area of the instrument and should remain clean and protected at all times to ensure accurate measurements. The device also includes a magnetic stylus pen, which is securely stored within the charging dock for easy access. In addition, the instrument features a fully touchscreen interface, allowing for intuitive operation and efficient workflow management. Before we continue, I'd like to revisit the model and serial number information we discussed earlier. The same identification numbers found on the packaging label are also located directly on the instrument itself. I mention this because packaging labels can occasionally become damaged or unreadable over time. Fortunately, the same information is permanently displayed on the device. In the next section, we'll explain why this information is important and how it is used during setup, registration, and technical support procedures. Device registration and pairing. Now that my account has been activated and my spectrophotometer is connected, it's time to pair the device with my ColorBank account. The process is very simple. At the top of the screen, you'll find the Backend Management menu. Click on Backend Management and a new window will open. From there, navigate to Device Management. Within this section, you can view every device associated with your account. Now I'll show you how to register and pair your new spectrophotometer with ColorBank. First, open Backend Management, then go to Device Management. Once you're on this screen, click New. As I mentioned earlier, you'll need to enter the device model number. Use the shorter number printed on the product label. Next, enter the serial number, which is located directly below the model number. Please pay close attention when entering this information. Every hyphen, capital letter, and number must match exactly as shown on the label. Otherwise, the device will not pair successfully. Once the information has been entered correctly, select the device type. In this case, choose Spectrophotometer. This step is very important. Next, assign the ColorBank account or accounts that will have permission to use this X-Rite device. You'll need to enter the same user account you used to sign in to ColorBank. In my case, once I start typing my account information, ColorBank automatically recognizes it. I simply select my account. If needed, I can also assign additional users. For example, I can add one of my coworkers. Now, 2 different users have permission to operate this spectrophotometer. You may assign as many authorized users as necessary. Once everything has been completed, simply click Confirm. After the registration is complete, your device will appear in the device list. Here you'll see the serial number, the model number, the authorized user accounts, the registration date. At this point, your spectrophotometer is fully paired with ColorBank and ready to perform color measurements. Device calibration, great. Your spectrophotometer is now successfully linked to your ColorBank account. The next step is calibration. Since this is a brand new instrument, it must be calibrated before taking its first measurement. After the initial setup, the device will request calibration approximately every 28 to 30 days. This is a simple maintenance procedure that helps ensure measurement accuracy. Let me show you how it's done. On the bottom of the charging dock, you'll find the calibration reference tiles. They're conveniently stored inside the dock itself. At first glance, they almost look like part of the charging station. Remove the calibration standard, and you'll notice there are 2 ceramic reference tiles, a solid white tile, a white and black calibration tile. To begin the calibration process, simply select Calibrate. As you can see, my device indicates there are 22 days remaining before the next required calibration. Since my instrument is already calibrated, I won't perform the procedure again today. However, I'll show you exactly how the process works. The software first instructs you to measure the white calibration tile. I'd like to point out an important detail. Notice that one alignment pin is slightly larger than the other. The matching slots on the spectrophotometer are designed the same way. This ensures the calibration tile can only be inserted in the correct orientation. If you try to place it incorrectly, it simply won't fit. Both alignment guides must match properly. Once the calibration tile is correctly positioned, the calibration indicator changes to orange. If the tile is not seated properly, the button remains gray and calibration cannot begin. When the indicator turns orange, simply press Calibrate. The instrument will automatically perform the calibration sequence. A progress indicator will display while the process is running. After completing the white tile calibration, the system will automatically prompt you to repeat the procedure using the white and black calibration tile. That's all there is to it. As you can see, the calibration process is quick and straightforward. In the next video, we'll move on to the next step. Wi-Fi connection. Now we've completed the calibration process. Your spectrophotometer has been paired successfully. You've learned its main features, and we're almost ready to begin taking color measurements. There's only one final step. Since the spectrophotometer communicates with your computer through the cloud, both devices must be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. A stable internet connection is required. As you can see on my computer, it's already connected to the network. Now let's connect the spectrophotometer. From the home screen, tap the settings icon. The settings menu will open. Select Wi-Fi settings. Choose your wireless network and enter the corresponding password. As you can see, my device is already connected. The green indicator confirms that the Wi-Fi connection is active. You'll also notice the Wi-Fi icon displayed on the home screen, indicating that the spectrophotometer is successfully connected and ready to communicate with ColorBank. Taking color measurements. Now we're ready to take our first color measurements using the X-Rite Spectrophotometer so you can see just how easy the process is. It's very simple. From the main menu, select New Job. This is the screen you'll see. As you can see, the device features a built-in high-definition camera. The spectrophotometer can operate in either automatic mode or manual mode. For convenience, I have mine set to automatic mode. I also want to point out that the instrument is capable of measuring the gloss level of the sample in addition to its color. To demonstrate this feature, we'll measure 4 different samples: 1 matte finish, 1 gloss finish, 2 additional gloss finishes. This will allow you to compare different gloss levels and see how accurately the instrument evaluates each surface. From the main menu, select New Job. The device is already set to automatic mode. If you'd like to come a little closer, you can see how quickly the measurement is performed. Just like that, the first reading is complete. The device is now requesting measurement 2 of 3. You can also see the live image from the high-definition camera. I'm taking a little more time because I'm explaining each step, but during normal operation, the process is much faster. Simply lift the instrument and place it in a different position on the panel. The exact location isn't critical because the spectrophotometer averages the readings from all 3 measurements. Notice the green indicator that appears on the screen. At this stage, the instrument is analyzing the metallic particles, their size, and the texture of the finish. Now we'll take the third and final measurement. Done. Let's review the results. For our first sample, the instrument measured 49 gloss units, GU. It identifies the finish as semi-matte, with a gloss level of approximately 49%. The measured color is also displayed on the screen. At this point, you can rename the measurement using any description you'd like. For example, you can enter vehicle manufacturer, color name, color code, customer name. This makes it much easier to identify your measurements later. For this demonstration, we'll leave the default name unchanged. Now let's take another measurement. Select New Job once again. This time, we'll measure a gloss finish. The sample has some surface wear, but it's perfect for demonstrating the instrument's performance. Once again, notice the high-definition camera. It clearly distinguishes between metallic pigments and pearl pigments during the measurement process. We'll move to another position for the second reading. Now the instrument is evaluating pearl effect, metallic effect, particle size, surface texture. This is one of the reasons why the X-Rite delivers such accurate color matching. Now let's take the third measurement. Done. The process is extremely fast. As with the previous sample, the instrument displays the measurement results. This finish has a gloss level of 83.9 gloss units, which is significantly higher than our first sample. Again, you can rename the color, assign its color code, or specify the vehicle manufacturer. If we open the color list, we can now see both measurements we've created. Let's measure one more sample. This time, we're working with a different finish. We've already measured a matte sample and a gloss orange sample. Now we'll measure a red pearl finish. Once again, the process is exactly the same. The instrument performs all the analysis automatically. second measurement, and finally, the third measurement. As you can see, everything happens very quickly. Selecting the measurement displays the gloss value and all recorded information. At this point, we now have 3 complete color measurements stored in the instrument. Uploading measurements to ColorBank. Now that we've completed our measurements, the next step is uploading them to ColorBank. Open the job list. You'll notice a cloud upload icon. Simply select it. The system will ask whether you'd like to upload the pending jobs. Select Yes. The upload process begins automatically. As you can see, the first measurement is already being uploaded. The system will continue until all recorded measurements have been synchronized. In our case, we've captured 3 samples. The upload only takes a few seconds. As you can see, all of our measurements have now been uploaded successfully to the cloud. The process was very fast. When a check mark appears next to each measurement, it confirms that the upload has been completed successfully and the data is now available in ColorBank. Now that our measurements have been uploaded, there are 2 different ways to access them within ColorBank. The first method is through the Auxiliary Tools menu. Open Color Assistant, and you'll immediately see the 3 measurements we just uploaded. The matte sample, the glossy orange sample, the glossy red sample. This is one way to confirm that your measurements have been successfully synchronized with ColorBank. Searching for a color formula. There's another way to use your measurements. If you'd like to search for a color formula in ColorBank, simply open the Mixed Color section. This opens the color search interface. From here, you can search for colors using several different criteria, including vehicle manufacturer, OEM color code, internal formula code, color name, vehicle model. You can also filter your search by model year, color family, solid or effect finish. ColorBank offers multiple ways to locate the correct formula. For this demonstration, however, we'll focus on the measurements we captured using the X-Rite Spectrophotometer. Select the Spectrophotometer option. Click the plus icon to display your uploaded measurements. The list of color readings we just captured will appear. Now simply select the measurement you'd like to search. For this example, let's use the red sample. Select it and click Confirm. ColorBank will now analyze the measurement and search its database for the closest matching color formulas. As you can see, the search is completed almost instantly. Understanding the color match score, ColorBank has now returned several suggested formulas. You'll notice that each result includes a color match score. The closer this number is to 0, the more accurate the color match will be. In other words, lower score, better match, higher score, larger color difference. To make interpretation even easier, ColorBank uses color indicators. When a formula has an excellent score, it's highlighted in green. For example, our first suggestion has a score of 0.67, which already represents a very good color match. One of the most powerful features of ColorBank is the Optimize function. Let's select it. Watch how quickly the software recalculates the formula. The original score was 0.67. After optimization, it improved to 0.48. Let's optimize another suggestion. This one improves from 0.88 all the way down to 0.24. That means the optimized version now provides an even closer match than the original recommendation. In this case, the second optimized formula is actually more accurate than the first one. I'll select it so you can see what happens next. Once a formula has been selected, this window displays all of its information. Here you can change the desired mixing quantity. For example, let's enter 500 grams. Immediately, every toner quantity is automatically recalculated. You'll also notice something very interesting. On the left side, you'll see the original suggested formula. On the right side, you'll see the optimized formula. ColorBank even shows the percentage contribution of every toner within the formula. In addition, the software displays exactly how each toner was adjusted during optimization. For example, one toner originally required 110.85 grams, but after optimization it was reduced to 86.46 grams. Another toner increased from 61.6 grams to 99.4 grams. These are just examples so you can understand how the optimization process works. How optimization works. The easiest way to think about this feature is to imagine an experienced color matcher making adjustments. Instead of manually thinking, add more pearl, reduce the black toner, increase the metallic content, ColorBank performs those decisions automatically using the spectrophotometer data. It's like having an expert color matcher assisting you with every formula. That's why this system dramatically reduces color matching time. In many cases, it eliminates the need for several spray-out test panels before achieving an acceptable match. At this point, you simply choose which formula you'd like to use: the original recommendation or the optimized formula. Select the one you prefer. Now you're ready to mix the paint. ColorBank displays the complete formula using the quantity you selected. You can now weigh each toner one by one until the formula is complete. The process is very straightforward. Once you've mixed the formula, simply prepare a spray-out panel and verify the color match. You'll notice that the color difference is practically imperceptible. Let's look at another example using the orange sample. We'll return to mixed color. Select Spectrophotometer. Choose the orange measurement. Click Confirm. Once again, ColorBank analyzes the measurement and suggests the closest matching formulas. As I mentioned earlier, formulas with a score below 2.0 are generally considered acceptable. Green scores indicate excellent matches. Scores above 2.0 are displayed in yellow, indicating a larger color difference. Let's optimize a few formulas so you can compare the results. The first suggestion improves from 1.43 to 0.80. The second improves all the way down to 0.30. Now, just out of curiosity, let's optimize one of the yellow formulas. Originally, it scored 2.01. After optimization, it improves dramatically to 0.50. Notice that it's now highlighted in green, indicating a very acceptable color match. Interestingly, this optimized formula corresponds to a Nissan color. Our sample was actually taken from a Nissan vehicle, and the spectrophotometer correctly identified it. This demonstrates the excellent accuracy of the X-Rite system. Let's select this formula. For example, if we'd like to mix 1 liter of paint, ColorBank automatically calculates every toner quantity in grams. Again, you can choose between the original formula or the optimized version. We'll use the optimized formula. Just as we did with the previous example, simply weigh each toner according to the displayed formula. As you've seen today, using the X-Rite Spectrophotometer together with ColorBank makes the color matching process faster, easier, and far more accurate. Of course, ColorBank and the X-Rite system offer many additional features beyond what we've covered in this introduction. These are simply some of the most important functions you'll use every day. If you ever have questions or need technical assistance, the WonderTech technical support team is always here to help. Please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be happy to assist you and ensure you get the most out of your X-Rite Spectrophotometer. Thank you for watching, and we hope this training video helps you achieve faster, more accurate, and more consistent color matching with your WonderTech system.